The Democrats are hyperventilating over the Supreme Court decision 6-3 that said that Louisiana could not use race the way it was to create a majority black district. And by at least some surveys, this could mean that Republicans could pick up as many as 20 seats because so many of the seats in the South were drawn in order to create majority black or majority Hispanic districts. If you cannot use race as a factor, it could dramatically change the complexion of the party seats in the South. Now, Democrats are angry because they claim that this is now Jim Crow 2.0. And that is based on a couple of assumptions. The first is that non-black and non-Hispanic voters will not vote for a black or Hispanic candidate. And that's been disproven many times around this country. And the other assumption is that the interest of black or brown voters can only be pursued by black or brown members of Congress. There is, by the way, a man named Steve Cohen who is in a district in Tennessee, majority black district. He's white. It's a district that was held by Harold Ford until Ford decided to run for Senate in Tennessee. He didn't win, and Steve Cohen ran to succeed him in his district. Steve Cohen is white, as I said, but he represents a majority black district. Is that okay? What does that say? And every single black Republican U.S. House member is from a district that is not majority black, every single one of them. Now, it's interesting that the Democrats make this assumption that non-black voters, non-Hispanic voters won't vote for a black or Hispanic candidate, yet run for office, higher office. There is a black mayor of Maryland. Maryland was a slave state. Doug Wilder, years ago, was the black governor of Virginia, which was the capital of the Confederacy. How did that happen? And recently, Jasmine Crockett ran for Congress, for Senate in Texas. She didn't win the primary, but she ran. Well, why did she run? Here's what she said about how powerful she is. Number 5.
I'm a black woman in America. So, some people are just like, oh, but you're a congresswoman. I'm a black woman first. And so, the level of disrespect that is continuously lobbed against us as black women, for me, I'm like, wait a minute now. I am one of the 535 most powerful people in this country, and for some reason you think we on the same level, but you're gonna disrespect me? Like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
So here's my question. As a black woman, why did you run for Senate in Texas if the assumption is that non-blacks won't vote for a black person? Wesley Hunt, who is a black congressperson from Texas, reacted to the Supreme Court voting rights decision. Here's what he said, number 58.
There's been a lot of talk how there won't be any black Republican members in the new term. Yeah. What do you make of that?
Nothing. I don't understand how that's relevant.
Is it a problem like recruitment? Or
I don't think it's a problem with anything. I'm not here because I'm black. I am here because I'm qualified representative for Congressional District 38, and the American people choose who they want to choose. Yeah. And the one thing I don't want to get into is this game of race bait all day, every day. If there's 4, if there's 10, if there's none, what we are talking about is who is the best person that is best qualified to fill a seat regardless of the way that they look. And I tell people this all the time till I'm blue in the face. I represent a white majority district that President Trump would have won by over 20 points, and I won by 25 points the last time I ran. I'm being judged not by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character. I don't care how many black people are here. I want the most qualified people that are here.
And
thank you.
Oh, got it. Thank you, Harrison.
Mic drop. And again, the city of over 100,000 that voted most for Donald Trump in 2016 was Abilene, Texas. Roughly 80% voted for him. Abilene, Texas, 140 years old. Shortly after voting for the man who became president, Donald Trump, Abilene, Texas voted for its first black mayor. How did that happen? Only around 20% of the city is black. The rest of it is non-black. How did that happen? Was it the late 60s or early 70s that Tom Bradley became mayor of Los Angeles and became mayor? He got elected 4 times. 4 times. And at no point was the percentage of blacks in Los Angeles higher than 8, 9, 10%. How'd that happen? Percentage of blacks in Los Angeles right now is probably around 8 or 9%. Yet, Los Angeles just elected a first black female mayor. How did that happen?
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.